What is going on, guys? I am the FT Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday edition of my NBA DFS podcast. We've had tons of value open up throughout the day today, lots of injury news. Start to get used to this as the season comes to an end. You're going to have guys having a lot more load management, whether it's because their team is not in contention anymore or because they're trying to save some stars for the playoffs. So we're going to have to really be on our game here over the next month here as the season winds down. So before anything, look at my Twitter here. I'm opening up MLB DFS group chats through DM. Just message me if you want to get in. Free to join. It'll just be a nice forum to discuss MLB DFS plays on the daily, and there's a lot of guys in there who will be able to help you out, and there can be some really good discussions. If you want to get in the FanDuel one, message me. If you want to get in the DraftKings one, message DK__guru. Hyped for the MLB season. It's going to be a lot of fun, lots of green going on. So at point guard tonight, I'm looking pretty cheap here. We got news pretty recently that Dennis Smith is out again. So look for Emmanuel Mudiay to pick up his minutes, start. And at 4,900, you can't go wrong here. At Toronto, I don't think there should be, there could be a blowout, but I don't know. I think Mudiay is going to play no matter what. He went off last game while taking over Dennis Smith's minutes. He played 32 minutes. Smith has been out the last 3 games. He's played 32, 35, and 32 minutes, all in Smith's absence. So expect him to get up towards 25 fantasy points, which is the mark he needs to hit value. Shooting guard, we have Russell Westbrook suspended tonight. I know Miami isn't always a good matchup, but the Thunder are at home, and Dennis Schroeder should see a lot more minutes, even if he doesn't start. But I do expect him to get the spot start tonight for Westbrook. But either way, coming off the bench or starting, he should see a solid 30 minutes with a lot of usage. He plays a lot of minutes anyways, and that's the reason why he doesn't always produce is because Westbrook is out there, and him and George together just take up a whole usage rate for a team. So without Westbrook, Schroeder should soak up a lot of that usage that he brings every night. And at 6,000, I think he gets over 30 fantasy points in a tough matchup, but the usage will be there for Schroeder. And then for small forward, I think Paul George is the guy you want to spend up for. For all the reasons that I just said, I like Schroeder. I like George. George has a ton of usage even without Westbrook, or even with Westbrook on the court. So without Westbrook, George is going to see a ton here. Even at 11,000, I like it. And even against the Heat, I like it. I think he gets over 50 fantasy points tonight. And he's a guy who has a really high ceiling. He can get up in the 60s, maybe even touch 70 when he's really going off. This game should stay fairly close. Miami normally gives a pretty good matchup whenever they play. Power forward, we have a lot of Toronto usage here without Kawhi Leonard and possibly without Kyle Lowry. Keep an eye on the Lowry news. Van Fleet could be a really good play regardless, even if Lowry plays. But without Lowry or Leonard, there's a lot of usage. But right now, Kawhi is the only guy who is listed as out. But I do love Pascal Siakam here at power forward at 8,300. Pretty hefty price on him, but he's got an ideal matchup against the Knicks. Serge Ibaka is on a suspension and Kawhi is out. So he's going to see some of the most usage he's seen all year. So really good time to pay up for Pascal Siakam. And then at center, let's stick in the same position here. Marc Gasol. With no Serge Ibaka, Gasol will be starting, see a lot of usage. He should play some serious minutes tonight. And at 7,000, we know that's too cheap of a price when Gasol gets the opportunity. When he had everyday starts on the Grizzlies, he put up some serious numbers. So expect him to really go off tonight, or have a good chance of going off. He's been playing really well in the last 2 games. Ibaka did not play last game, and Gasol saw 36 minutes. So expect him to see over 30 minutes again tonight in a more than great matchup against the Knicks. that'll sum up today's video, guys. Hopefully your Mondays aren't going too poorly. Let's make this Monday really good with some nice wins tonight, and let's get ready for the baseball season. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.